Good morning, it's Tom Bentley here from the TB Yacht Broker YouTube channel. I'm here today in Poole at the back of our Sunseeker showcase, and the reason I'm here today is to show you a new stock Manhattan 68 that's just come out of the factory and is sitting just off the pontoons at the back of our offices here in Poole. So fans of the Manhattan kind of above 60 series will know that this is a replacement of the Manhattan 66, which in effect is a bigger brother of the Manhattan 52. So we're now moving up from 52 to 55 and 55 to 68. Just as I do a bit of a walk down the side of the hull, so we've got a nice big hardtop up here. There's lots of detailing that's going to be going into this boat, and you'll see that the kind of I guess the interior styling has changed magnificently all the way throughout this boat. And I'm going to start here with this fantastic kind of carbon fibre flash that's all the way down the side of the boat, with this kind of chrome kind of stainless swoop that comes in through this air vent here. And you'll notice a lot of those changes as we are walking around the boat. Predominantly, obviously, with Sunseeker, we're kind of really kind of into investing into how much glazing we can put down the side of these boats, and you can see that as we're walking along here down the side deck. Again, we've got another fantastic kind of flash of chrome that kind of lines that window band just there, which is a really beautiful touch. And a key point I just want to pick out as we get to the bow of the boat is you'll notice that all of the guardrails, the kind of the middle section of the guardrail, as you can see, is actually a stainless steel tube. So this is an upgrade from the kind of older Manhattan 66, where that would have been a kind of white wire, if you like. It's now got a fantastically beautiful stainless steel tube, and even though this is a Manhattan series, not necessarily associated with speed and kind of the kind of the sexiness of a Predator, I really think those rails now really gives it a beautiful kind of look all the way down the side of the boat. Really makes a kind of a fantastic aesthetic. Again, I've mentioned the glazing on the bottom of the hull, but just as we're walking along, you can really see the full depth and height of that glazing that goes into that saloon. Natural light just literally just waterfalls in to that area up there. So the boat we're going to be looking around today is spec'd with the MAN V8 1200s. It is a silver oak wood colour choice on the interior, and I feel like I'm absolutely going to get drenched in a second with this rain, but we'll carry on. So obviously here at the stern we've got a nice little swim ladder just underneath there, but obviously you have a high-low bathing platform, which your tender, so a Williams say 345 jet tender, will be sat here chocked on the back of the boat, ready for you to just drop in into the water through there. Stepping onto the swim platform, we've got this fantastic kind of space here at the back, and this is a big change from the Manhattan 66 to the 68, and I'll open this door in just a second and show you exactly why. But there's no kind of beach club package here at the back anymore, because we've got a fantastic storage unit in behind this. There's a great big door that lifts up. I'll show you that in just 1 second. But just while we're here at the back, one key bit I do want to show you is this locker down here. Now this locker is actually purposely built for C-bob storage. So up underneath there you can fit 2 C-bobs all in here, but this piece here, if I just put my foot just there, that bit there is actually another door. So when the swim platform is down, if I just back up a bit, if the swim platform is then down, that door that I've just put my foot on, you can actually pull that this way and drag those C-bobs out rather than lifting them up onto the platform. So that's a really innovative use of that space there. While we are here at the back, I'm just going to open the crew cabin. He says, there we go. So you'll notice the crew cabin door opens a different way to the, again, older Manhattan 66. So So we've got a crew cabin door that opens this way instead. So ease of access is muchly improved. Coming down into the crew, we've got space for twin beds, a nice little storage unit just over here on the right hand side. We've got a full washer dryer in here, and all of this in here is all storage as well. And then they've also got a full shower and toilet just in here. So again, on this size of boat you don't necessarily need to have crew, but certainly anyone kind of staying on board the boat that ends up in the crew cabin isn't going to feel hard done by at all. So coming back out of the crew cab, I'm going to walk around to this right hand side. Nice big chunky med style cleats just up under here, Passerelle that comes out of this side, and then on the other side we've got the shore power inlets as well. Another kind of upgrade from the older 66, and it seems small, but these are the perfections we like to look at, is these on the older 66 were all white. I think they look 10 times better in chrome. I think they look fantastic like that. Now the reason I've come up to this right hand side is because I'm going to access the control panel for that door in just 1 second. But while I'm doing that, you can have a good look at this seating group just here. So I'm just going to hit these buttons. So you can see the seating group just there. Nice big chunky chrome panel. You'll have to excuse the cushions, I've just hidden them there so they don't get wet. And you get a nice good look down the side deck just there while we're here. And that beautiful kind of staircase that goes all the way up to the Flybridge just here. Now you'll see while I've been talking, I've been holding the buttons to open up this door, and as I come back down you'll see that this aft area has now completely changed. So we've got a fantastic storage unit just up underneath here. This teak seat folds out so you can have a nice seat just here. You've got fender line storage, you can chuck snorkels, flippers, whatever it may be. This becomes a kind of a complete beach club on its own. We've purposely lined the tops as well, so you've got nice LED lights, as you can see, coming down onto the platform, and of course our freestanding shower. What a great piece of kit that is up there. And I'm 6'2" and I can stand under this quite happily as almost like a rainfall shower, or exactly like a rainfall shower. So great improvement from the 66. So coming up onto the left hand side of the boat now, port hand side, again we can see that kind of group seating area just here. And just before I kind of get into the main saloon, I just wanted to show you this. It hasn't been fitted, but there is an opportunity to fit an extra set of controls just here, either a joystick if you're going for an aftermarket joystick, or kind of thruster controls and obviously sticks for the engines. Engine room access down through here, and where I have put those cushions up underneath the staircase just here, there is an option to mould in either a fridge with an ice maker up underneath that unit just there. This one has been spec'd without it, but there is a possibility of putting that up underneath there. Now coming through to the saloon, really kind of beautiful one level entrance. There's no step up into the saloon. As you can imagine, we would usually have a table just here. This one has been spec'd without it. There is a dining table that can go in this area here, so it really depends on your style of boating, whether you'd be preferring to eat indoors or outdoors. As you can see, I've slid back all of the doors that go sit behind the staircase, so really neat and tidy. They go sit in behind the staircase. Now again, the big changes from the old 66 up to 68. On the old 66 you had the private entrance to the master cabin down here and the galley over here on the left hand side. Now the private entrance is down up over there, and it really creates this beautiful saloon area, which we're going to go and have a look at, kind of seating group area in a minute. Really kind of beautiful under seat lighting, as you can see around here, and you've got the kind of glass storage, which tends to be in behind cupboards, is now a kind of a display which a kind of clever use of the mirrors really reflects that light all the way around this area here. And you've got a 20 bottle wine cooler as part of this spec up in this unit. Now, having a look at the galley, we've got a fantastically big fridge freezer set here. If I just open these, as you can see, we've got a nice big fridge, Virtua Frigo fridges, and then you've actually got a set of fridge drawers up underneath here, fridge freezer drawers, and you can adjust the temperatures on these to either make them fridge freezer. Miele standard equipment. This is a combi oven microwave just down here at the bottom. You've got a 4-ring burner up the top here, again Miele, and then you've got a Miele induction, a Miele extraction fan at the top here. Double sinks here as well, which is a really nice touch, and then you've got a nice full dishwasher, slimline dishwasher in behind here, and then all of these cupboards are all click and touch. Some more storage just in behind there as well. And then of course we've got, as standard on all Sunseeker models, we've got our Sunseeker crockery built into the boat. There's lots of different textures on the boat, so as you can see we've got a kind of a satin gunmetal lacquer up on the cupboards, and then that goes really nicely against the silver oak colour that I discussed before. Again, we get to see the advantage of the glazing down the side of the boat. We've got these lovely kind of tubular downlights which feature all the way throughout the boat. And now we come up into the next part of the saloon. So going from a hardwood floor in the galley, now up onto a nice carpeted feeling, and also a change in sofa kind of feeling as well. Just up over here, you'll notice these as we're going round, but these are your VMAR kind of Dometic units in terms of your air conditioning, so you can set the air conditioning all the way throughout the boat, heating and cooling, so that's reverse cycle. You'll notice that we've got Roman blinds built into the tops here, so really nice kind of quite heavy cloth blinds that you can bring down. Again, fantastic glazing down the side of the boat, more kind of under sofa styling, lighting. Turning round to see this wonderfully big TV unit built in. You've got a Sonos soundbar built up underneath here, and as you can see there is actually a piece of clear glass at the bottom here, and I'm just adjusting the settings on my gimbal because I want to show you the reason why we've done that. And the reason why we've done that is if I come down this way, you can actually see that piece of glass. You can see the window that leads out to the sea. So from here you can actually see that space there, as you can see it just through there. So when you've got nice blue water, you'll be able to see that sat on this beautiful lounge settee while watching your TV, which is a fantastic touch. As I said, you've got private entrance to the master cabin, which is down behind the TV, so we'll go and have a look at that in just 1 second. Coming up further forward, this is a modular piece here, so at the minute it's been spec'd as the chaise longue, but there are other options that can go in to this unit just here. There's one with a kind of a normal kind of seating sofa, one with a table that comes up to the top here as well. So we're giving it kind of our clients as much options as we possibly can when it comes around to making modular choices up the top. And then we've just got some nice big storage bins up underneath here as well. Coming up to the helm, and obviously the helm has completely revolutionised in the last year or so, and we've really made some big strides here. You've got this beautiful kind of bolstered seat just here, and lots of chrome and stainless steel flashes, as you can see on this footrest, and again that matches up underneath this piece here. We're coming up to the helm. If I just stand and have a look at the helm here, we've got a multifunctional steering wheel just here, so you can control all of your Simrad screens just off of these buttons here, just like you would in your car. They've even got a man overboard button, so if someone did fall off on a night passage, for sake of example, you could mark the chart straight away. Obviously we've got thruster controls just up over here, obviously proportional, so the harder you push them, the harder they work. Just up underneath the steering wheel, we've actually got a wireless charger for kind of like iPhone 6s, or sorry, iPhone 8s and above, but we also have the USB sockets which are based just up underneath here. You've got the ability of plugging in a iPad mini into this area here, so with the Simrads app you could actually plug in your course into the Simrad app while you're sat in the lounge, sat on your sofa, and then come up, plug that straight into that port there, and that will feed directly straight up into your screens. So you can see we're really focusing on cleaning up the dash to make it kind of a really beautiful area to sit at. And then you've got your CMate screen just here, which is essentially your ECU for the boat, so you can do obviously all of your tanks, all of your AC and DC voltage, all of your air conditioning, your lighting, all of that can be controlled. The music can be controlled off of this panel up here. And of course we've got a captain's door, as I like to call it, to be able to go straight out to the side deck. Now coming down into the kind of all of the guest accommodation. This boat has been spec'd with the tropical air conditioning specification on this boat. It also has been spec'd with a Sonos audio upgrade system for the boat, and with that we give you a tablet in order to make sure you can zone the whole boat, so you could have different music coming out of the TV, for sake of example, to what's happening up on the Flybridge. We've also included an additional unit at the beach club package that I've just discussed at the back. So that's a really great touch, is that you can have different music playing there than what you could have, say, up on the Flybridge. So just having a look at one of the twin bedrooms just here. We've got two twins, and again lots of different textures. So two twin cabins. There's one on the other side of the stairs, is what I meant to say there. Some fantastic windows here, and the return of the nice big chunky stainless steel portholes, which I'm very much a fan of. TV based up in here, and then you've actually got a fantastic amount of storage, hanging storage just underneath here, or just behind here, and a nice big mirror in that door as well. As I said, all of these cabins are climate controlled, and there is an option on this boat. We couldn't do it on the 66 previously, but there is an option on this boat to have rails built into the floor. You can actually slide these two beds together to make an occasional double. Now this bedroom benefits from the bathroom being here, and this is actually also the day head. So the two twins will share this bathroom as well as being the day head. A nice big open sinks, fantastic use of mirror space all along here. Obviously you've got storage all in behind these mirrors as well. Toilet just here, and then this wonderful shower unit behind this glass door, and as you can see the shower heads are actually mounted up into the ceiling, so you, again creating that rainfall shower effect as we go around. Moving across to the other twin on the other side of the boat. This boat's also been spec'd with twin anti-roll quick gyroscopes as well. And obviously the bigger generator to do that, plus the air conditioning that's on the boat. So in terms of stability, the boat's going to have those stabilisers there to be able to do that. So this is kind of pretty much a mirror image of the cabin that we've just seen. Some lovely, again, that tubular lighting is really quite special. And just having a good look around here. And again, nice big storage unit up in behind here. Coming up to the VIP. The VIP benefits from having its own ensuite just in here. So very similar to what you've just seen. Storage all behind the mirrors, nice big shower unit just in behind there. Fantastic bed space. All of this up the top is all storage. Again, you can see the LED lighting. All of the LED lighting is dimmable all the way throughout the boat, so you can set the moods all the way out through. Again, all of this is storage at the top, and all of this is on push button as well, so again, more storage. There's a kind of, obviously with various bits in behind here, there's some storage in there, but we've really tried to squeeze as much storage as we possibly can into this boat. Fantastically big, you can just see that, fantastically big TV, and again you've got the gunmetal kind of satin that was up in the kitchen is now also down here. A full height wardrobe behind here, as you can see, and again these lovely backlit kind of stainless steel shelving units, which also has some storage up underneath here. These hatches that you can see in the floor, these are hatches down to kind of specific pieces in the boat. So as you can see here, we're actually got a side power unit just there, so rather than you having to rip up every single piece of carpet and every single piece of floorboard when you or an engineer needs to get to a specific place, you can do that through all those hatches. Coming back into or up into the saloon, you can see how light it is as we're walking around, and I'm now going to take us into the private entrance of the master cabin. So walking down these stairs, you've got a really nice handrail over here on the right hand side as you're coming down. This was the window that I was talking about that you can see through to. So if I look back over this way now, you can see that couch. So really fantastic line of sight. And then here we are into the master cabin. And what a beautiful master cabin it is. So full height wardrobe over there, we're going to open that in a second. Drawer space and storage just up underneath here. Beautiful textures in the headboard and the tops and with the throw cushions. And then this piece here again is a modular piece, so there's various different options that can go into here. The standard is this, as you can see. There's a couch option, there's a working desk option as well, or also another chaise longue. So that kind of, there's again loads of modular furniture that can go into these pieces. You'll notice, I know I keep banging on about the windows, but you'll see how Sunseeker have framed these pieces now. So you've got obviously quite a bit of depth back to the hull. So in order to kind of really make that space aesthetically pleasing, we framed them so you almost like you're framing the outside as a piece of art. Having a look round from kind of the other end of the, again, fantastically big TV, lots of different textures again, as you can see, they're all here. And if I just push that, you can see you've got storage in behind there. Sonos soundbar up underneath this piece here for the TV. And this is my favourite bit about this master cabin. I actually only found out about this when I leant up against it when I was doing a viewing. But this piece here, like I say, you can see the detailing that goes with it. But if you press against here, there's actually another hanging wardrobe with some shelves in behind here, which I think is really cool. Just coming round, we'll have a look at this massive, great big hanging wardrobe, and that's actually a safe built into the back of it. Mirror up and into that door. And then we've got the master en suite, electric heating towel rail, nice big sinks just here, mirror. The mirror is actually not taking up all of the space, so you've actually got that kind of lovely view behind you there. And then you've got a full height rain shower again just in here. So that's the master. You can see the detailing that's in these handles here. You can see how it's machined in these pieces. So again, nice big handheld as I come up the master staircase. I'm now going to take you outside. You just excuse me for a second while I put my shoes on because it is wet here today. So we'll go down into the engine room in just 1 second. But we'll climb up the flybridge. Nice little LED lights up as we go. There's a bit of wind around, so you'll have to excuse the wind coming across the microphone. Obviously, I haven't put all of the cushions out here because I didn't want them to get wet today. If I go right to the back of the platform, you can really see the size of this Flybridge. We've got up here, we've got a camper cover that will come automatically electrically out over this space that I'm stood in. Again, this will have its own Sonos zone, LED lighting all up in the hardtop. You've then got this wet bar unit just here, which if I open up, you've got a Kenyan grill, you've got a nice big sink up over here, we've got fridge and ice maker, excuse me, an ice maker up underneath here as well, so great space for entertaining up here. You can see you've actually got storage units up underneath the seats, so that's where some of the covers can get stored. You've got pretty much a repeat of the helm up here. Again, you've got the multifunctional steering wheel. We've got the nice big SIMRAD screens. We've actually got another wireless phone charger, waterproof wireless phone charger just here. And if I stand here at the helm, as you can see, the bow really doesn't seem that far away for a 68-foot boat. I can see all the way down the side of the boat, and actually from where I'm stood I can actually see the aft platform all the way through. Obviously I can spec in a camera into these SIMRAD screens if I so wished. Opening top, so this top will open up completely to allow the sunlight to come in, and now you get a good view of what the aft looks like. Now we've purposely left this open because again this is down to kind of clientele choosing what they would like. Now for me personally, I would probably have a nice big table set up here, but we've seen clients want freestanding furniture, we've seen clients want kind of storage for paddle boards, etc. So on the older 66 we had a group seat that went around the back of this area just here, but now we've removed that, so you've got a space to do with what you want, which I think is a great option. Coming back down the stairs, I'm going to walk us out to the foredeck. So nice big rope bins up underneath here. You've actually got foot controls here for your winches. Yeah, nice big wide side decks. I'm not having to turn my shoulders as I'm walking up here at all. Nice big high gunnels. Feel really safe as I'm walking up. Now again, you'll have to excuse I haven't taken the covers off because of the intermittent rain today. It looks like I'm about to get really wet in just 1 second, but we've got a fantastic kind of seating group area here. Nice big open table with a seating group wraparound here, which as you can see with the stainless steel poles that go along here, there is a Bimini kind of Prams hood, if you like, that comes up and over this seating group to keep that nice and shaded. So there's an option of having shade up the top here, and then you've got a nice big flat sunbed just up here. Storage lockers up the side. Again, so you've got space here for a couple of fenders, some lines up the top. Searchlight just up the top there. The controls up here for the windlass, foot controls, and then a nice big anchor locker in there for some more storage of some fenders and lines. This gives us a nice closer look of these kind of the rails in the middle, which I really like. So I'll walk you back down the other side of the boat to give you a completely full view. Obviously cup holders just here as you can see, and another storage cupboard. Just one step here and we're down. Then we come back to the cockpit and we'll go straight into the engine room. So, engine room, As with every Sunseeker, everything is labelled, all of the trip switches, all of the are all labelled exactly where they go, all of the wires. You can see the control units over there for the quick gyroscopic stabilisation system. There's one just up over there. Here's the big V8s that I was talking about before. And a nice big storage cage up underneath here as well for your chlorifier. So everything is within easy access. I don't feel tight down here. I don't feel, if I was an engineer, I don't feel I'd have to be scrabbling over engines to get anywhere. It's a smaller engine room than we've seen previously, but that's obviously to maximise the living space. So a nice final look at the saloon. A couple of things to mention. The air conditioning that I discussed before is a tropical specification, and there is down in that engine room a preparation for a water maker if you so wished. This boat is currently in Poole at our Sunseeker showcase. It's available and ready to go. We've done all of our PDIing. The boat is currently coming out at 2.264 million ex-VAT, ex-works Poole. You can contact me directly on 07931 418 367, or you can email me tom.bentley@sunseekerpool.com, and I can forward you the full specification of the boat plus quotes. Thank you for watching.